what you're saying right now is everything that we're all talking about. Every successful person, we're always saying the same thing. Dude, just hook up with somebody that's doing it and just do what they're doing. I used to tell people all the time, man, I'm the greatest copier. I used to copy in class. You know, I was not a good student. I was a, C minus D plus student. And I used to copy on people all the time. But then I would get in trouble for that. They'd send me, they would punish me. The school would punish me for cheating. But yet I went into business. I found the most successful guy. And I said, I'm just going to steal. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to steal all of his information. And I'm going to do everything that he tells me to do. Yeah. And I'm going to be the biggest freaking brown noser. I'm going to be the most coachable. I'm going to be the most excited and motivated and, accountable. I'm going to do all the shit that he tells me to do. And I am going to be as successful as him, if not more successful than him. Mm-hmm. And this is what I think a lot of people don't get. So what you're saying is so crazy. I mean, people won't spend $99 for mentorship, let alone, like you just said, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that hundreds of thousands of dollars that you spent on mentorship has turned into millions and millions. So the rates of return that you've made on those investments have been over your lifetime will be, hundreds and hundreds of times. And we think about investments, we make an investment in a mutual fund and you get 10%, 15% a year, whatever it is. And we're excited about that. But yet, if we made an investment in ourselves, in a coaching program, hooked up with a great mentor, we could get hundreds of percentage points returns on our investments. It's absolutely crazy. And so you're a sales guy though, right? I mean, you've been selling window replacements for a long time. I mean, and a lot of people that are watching right now, they're salespeople. What's some advice that you can give salespeople?
You know what, for me, when I actually was a part of Primerica for a few years, and it was just a part-time gig for me. And that's where I had originally heard your name. I went to in 2011, I think I went out to Atlanta, Georgia with my wife, and, friends of ours, Jeff and Kelsey Fieldstead, were out there. And I met you when I was out there, Bobby Buisson and Mayman, and, there's a bunch of incredible people that I met there. And the one thing that I struggled with at my first try at sales was I never really was bought into it. And I didn't truly believe in it. And I think it had a lot to do with my surroundings and my leadership. And I was, of course, still drinking, smoking pot, and I wasn't fully committed to that yet. So when I got started with Windows, I had this guy come over to my house and bring a sample window and show me this thing. And I'd been in and out of sales and done like Vitamix sales, selling blenders and things like that, and did mediocre. But I was a mechanic. I was a carpenter. I was working my eyeballs out. Most I ever made was 70 grand a year. It was miserable. I was watching my kids grow up over cell phone pictures, and I was a miserable, impatient human being. And I was seeing these other guys have success in sales. It's like, listen, if these guys can do it, I know that I can do it. It's like the scariest thing that I ever committed to was pulling away from this comfortable job. I knew I could make 70 grand a year by just basically showing up. I didn't have to do anything extra, but I wanted to make big time money. I wanted to do something special. I wanted to impact people's lives. And when he showed me that sample window, it was like, I started conditioning myself to believe that I can do this. I can get behind this. I can believe in this product, and the dang thing will dang near sell itself. It's so incredible. So within 3 or 4 months, I still took a while to peel out of that other place. It took some circumstances to happen that kind of forced me out of there. But then it was, the biggest thing for me was I truly had to get bought in, sold on what I was offering, so I could spend the time necessary to go and become an expert at that. And now it's been, it's been 8 years and I've made millions and millions of dollars doing it. And now one of my favorite parts of the business is being able to take people from those similar places, coming from restaurants or construction or the medical industry, making $12 an hour, and be like, you have something special, like your charisma, your energy. This is something that you can harness and use for something more than just $12 an hour. Let me show you how to tap into that and teach them about the window industry, and watch somebody go from making $12,000 a year working at a Ross Dress for Less. And now, this young lady's making like $120,000 a year in her first year. It's incredible to have that kind of opportunity with people. And sales is, it's really the only thing you can come from whatever background, be a pothead, and the only thing you've ever done is like turn wrenches and bang hammers. And all of a sudden you're making $100,000, $200,000 a year.
That's awesome, man. I mean, and this is why, being a part of something where you can sell and you can actually scale and build a business is so important. So if you're out there right now, somebody's listening, watching, and you're not making the kind of money that you want to make, you need to find a business that you could get excited about, whether it be financial services, whether it be the window business, whether it be construction business, whether it be gym business, hairstylist, I don't care, real estate, whatever it is, something that you can get excited about and really get behind and believe it. This is what changed my life, as I believed in insurance. I believed in investments. I believed in this industry. So, and nobody could change my mind about it. So I was already there. So I could sell. People say, man, you're so good at sales. No. I just believe in what I'm doing more than most people. So when I have a conversation about what I'm talking about or my business, it comes across as credible and real because it's genuine. It's like in my heart. It's not like bullshit. I'm not making up, strange numbers or weird information. I'm just telling it how it's affected my life, how I see it, and what it's done for me. That's it. That's how easy this thing really is if you think about it. And so, this is where I want all of you to transition as you, finish watching this podcast or listening to us today. I want you to genuinely find a product, find a service that you can get jacked up about, and then just go do it. Just give it a shot. Try it. Worst case scenario, you fail and you do something else. I mean, that's a worst case scenario. I mean, that's what happened to Jefferson, right? He tried one business, didn't fit him. He went to another one and he made millions. I mean, it happens all of the time, but he took something, he took some good from the other one, he scaled it into the next one, and he became successful. And so there is a downturn, Jefferson. And this is why I'm encouraging everybody to start their own business, go into business, because there's got to be a downturn, man. Tell us about what you see as far as the future of the market, of real estate, of being in business. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts.
Yeah, I think for me, we've got a business that's reliant on a healthy economy. And as much research that I've done, as long as I've been around the industry and spoken with the people that have been around much, much longer than me, the home improvement industry is resilient to the down markets. So I'm confident about where we're at and where we're going, and we're continuing to expand into this thing and make sure that we got our ducks in a row, and we're going to be better salespeople. We're going to work harder and longer and take care of our customers better than anybody is even capable of doing. And those are some of the things that a lot of people are going to struggle with because it's been so easy to make money over the past 10 or 15 years. And I've never really known any other downturn. I didn't start doing smart things with my life until like 2009, 2010, after there was like this pickup after the last recession and the big housing bubble. So I never got to experience that. So it's been dang good for me. But as a part of working with coaches and mentors and people that have been through those things, here are some of the things that you need to work on so you can be resilient against that kind of stuff the next time it does happen, because inevitably it will. History repeats itself over and over and over. It may take longer than it did last time, but it's going to happen. And those are some of the things that I know that I can control is my activity, the training that I offer my people, the service that we offer our customers. We want to separate ourselves in a way that we're going to be the person that, or the company that people go to and that's still around when everybody else was just, going through customers and everybody's a number and they don't really care about customer service. They're just trying to bank on as many of these transactions as possible. And we've, in a very short period of time, built over 700 5-star reviews and taken care of thousands of customers. And we're continuing to build our systems and our processes and our training, so we're as resilient as possible. And it's inevitable. So no matter what industry you're in right now, what are the things that the greats are applying to their business that you can do? Don't get caught in just going after the money, or you're going to be the first to go down.
Thank you for watching our short clips on Alonzo Academy. If you'd like to watch the next short clip, click here. If you'd like to watch the entire podcast, click here.